Hello, my name is Landon. Welcome to the Eagle News. Today's date is October 26, 2022. Today is a C Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stay standing for the moment of silence. You may be seated. Today's lunch will be teriyaki glazed chicken. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry already. I feel like I didn't eat this morning. Today's guest speaker is Mr. Johnson.
Eagles, and welcome to the Eagle News here with Mr. Johnson. Today is Wednesday, October 26th, and there's a few birthdays I'd like to give some shout outs to today. In House Mudita, Landon Harrington, and also in House Mudita, Andrew Steele, happy birthday. In House Julia, Daxon Morales, and House Duende, Joel Scott, happy birthday, students. Did celebrate two students yesterday with some Eagle Eyes, so congratulations to Daniel, aka DJ, and Damien for receiving Eagle Eyes, receiving 10 points for Julia and 10 points for Duende. Congratulations and keep working hard. Students, don't forget we do have our fourth grade swim today. Almost done. We'll end tomorrow for House Duende. Again, be a good representative of Westside Police. Our code of conduct contracts are past due, and I know we may be waiting on you. So your team, your house cannot receive any house points until you bring that paper back. Also, we have our United Way penny war. We're going to talk about it just in a little bit. And safety drills. Be prepared. We have safety drills. They're coming. Fire drill and a lockdown drill. Make sure you are prepared. You're following your teacher's orders so we can keep you safe in case of an emergency. Our essential this week is follow school and classroom etiquette. And we can do that by following these simple rules. When dining, use table manners and be responsible for your trash. So you're done eating, you're making sure you throw away all of your trash, whether it's on the table, on the floor. Even if it's not yours, you should still be a kind person and pick up and throw away. And using table manners, we know what that means. We're not burping. We are not diving and picking things in our teeth. We are being mature while we are eating our food. Also, at your teacher's discretion, against this teacher choice, you may bring a sealable drink and have inside of your classroom. You may bring a snack, and some teachers allow snack time, and some allow you to chew gum. But if you do chew gum, make sure you are chewing it appropriately. That means we're not chewing it like a cow, chomping on it, distracting others, blowing bubbles. And when you're done with the gum, you're discarding it properly. That simply means that you are throwing it in a trash can. It's not being placed on the floor. It's not being placed on the table. It's being placed where it is supposed to be placed. Remember, treat our school as if it was your own house. Another way to demonstrate our essentials is to sit in your chair appropriately and then push your chair in when you are done sitting in it. So we shouldn't be rocking in our chair. We've seen many students in the past have fallen out of the chair. They've gotten injured. All four legs of your chair should be on the ground. And we want you to, when you stand up to leave your chair, you should push it all the way in so no one trips on the legs of your chair. And the last one is you should only get out of your seat if you ask for permission. So I asked my teacher, may I go to the restroom? May I get some water? May I get a pencil? Whatever that may be. Or you're directed to, or it's an emergency, or maybe it's already part of your routines and procedures inside of your classroom. Our United Way penny war? Well, I've got a question mark here because we are still counting our pennies from yesterday. So we're going to find out tomorrow where it stands. And hopefully some of our houses on the bottom, Julia, starting to bring in your pennies. You're starting to bring in the coins, the dollar bills, because penny war is only going to last for a couple more weeks. And remember, there's 100 points and 100 points plus a carnival treat for each winner in there. Our Eagle Magic. We had Eagle Magic yesterday for House Kefi, and a lot of things happened for House Kefi, so I'm going to refer to my notes here and go down it very quickly. One thing I want to talk about is the levitation badge and the power-up. That power has changed. So House Kefi used to have that power, but they went ahead and they used that power to go ahead and get rid of it off of their screen here. So when I see Duende, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to clear those off, and we're going to let Julia clear those off as well. But they came on in. They had a bonus house spin. They only received 5 points, but 5 points is better than no points. They had 2 Eagle Magics from Soar Award. For the first Eagle Magic, they landed on Bolt and Levitation, and they decided to go with Levitation. Levitation now is where you have an opportunity to spin our house wheel to get 100 house points. And when they did so, they actually landed on the 25, so they received 25 points, and Duende received 25 points from them. Their second one, they landed on Bolt, Royal Key, and Freeze. So they got the Bolt automatically. They took the 50 points for themselves. They get 25 points to Mudita, 15 points to Julia, and 5 points for Duende. And then they decided to freeze themselves. So no points can be given to House Kefi today, but because of them doing that, they received 50 house points. And then they came in and had a Eagle Magic as a team for 5 consecutive days. They landed on Levitation and they landed on Freeze. They did not want to freeze themselves again or freeze another house, so they went with Levitation, spun the wheel, and they did not land on themselves, but they did land on Mudita. So Mudita received 25 points and Kefi received 25 points. And on top of all of that, they also received 50 points for becoming level number 1. So that was a lot. I hope I got all in there. But you can take a look now at the scoreboard that Kefi has gotten really close to House Duende, and Duende and Julia battling right there. Mudita, we need you to get to Eagle Magic so you can get caught up here. Our house health remains the same, so great job yesterday. No hearts were taken off, and all houses increased. So Duende's on 7 days, and they have Eagle Magic today. Kefi's at 8 days, which they could tie their record. The same with Duende, could tie their record today. And then Mudita's at 2, and Julia getting it going again. So we're already at 3 days. But as a school, we are at 2 consecutive days. That is our record. So today, we could break a record as a school. Sportsmanship still the same. Head of house applications, 6th grade students, make sure you get those turned in. Applications are due on the 4th of November. And I do want to do one quick thing about the head of house applications. If you are chosen, then you are actually going to receive a specific swag, it's a specific shirt that from your house, they'll actually say head of house on it. But again, we can only select a couple boys and a couple girls from each house. Our legacy thought of the day, the man who moves a mountain must start by moving small stones. You got to start somewhere small before you can do big things. Students, will you be a champion today? Make it a great day or not, choice is yours. We love you and leave a legacy.
The weather for today is cloudy early with partial sunshine expected later and a high of 76 degrees. The joke of the day is, what do you call a fake noodle?
What?
An impasto. Have a good day, West Side, Best Side.